All right, whenever you want to start.
So, this is our podcast.
Yeah, we're here. My name is Julia.
And I'm Lindsey.
And we wanted to read some books and drink some drinks.
Not specifically alcohol. We also like caffeine.
Yeah, we didn't want to assume anything.
We also like water, too.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if we had water as one of our drinks.
Actually, we could definitely review water because they do taste different, the water bottles.
We could.
We won't do that anytime soon, though.
So why did we start this? Do you have any idea? I feel like you'd be able to come up with a better explanation than me.
Yeah. So somebody once told me, and by somebody, I mean myself, I had a revelation that I kept making the excuse that I didn't have time to do this or I didn't have time to do that. And finally it occurred to me, it's up to me to just make time to do things that are important to me. So this is us making time to drink. I'm just kidding. To read books.
I was like, wow, that was really deep. Well, that's cool. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about it?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I think we both.
And now we're just snow plowing through it, guys.
Yep. We just both have this tendency to talk things through and
Yeah.
I talk out loud or I think out loud a little bit more so than Julia. Her thoughts are a little bit more collected.
Yeah.
But I think this is just us making time to go over some books.
All
We
right.
both like reading. We both like to talk.
That's very true. Okay, so what this podcast is about, so we're going to choose a beverage every single time. And Lindsey actually chose our first beverage. And, I'm going to let her explain because, first off, how was it tasting?
Mine was delicious.
Okay, that's good. Okay, what's it called?
I don't know. It's called the caramel or caramel, if you're that type of person. It's called the caramel creme. I think it's just a latte with caramel in it.
Well, you got whipped cream on it, and you got the good milk, too.
Yup. Yeah, so I just walked in, went through the motions, and ordered a drink with little to no thought behind why I chose that drink. In hindsight, I wish I had picked something that I've never had.
Oh, you've had this before?
I mean, I've had it at different... I've never been to... We're at Sweetwater, a place I've never been.
Yeah.
But I've had a caramel latte elsewhere.
Yeah. I also got what Lindsey got because I was trying to really commit to this podcast. And except I got almond milk. I didn't get whipped, but I forgot how much Lindsey likes coffee.
I think it would have...
It's really coffee, but it's good. I'll drink it.
I wish that I got almond milk, too. It does measure up to the other caramel lattes I've had before, which is a lot.
So would you order this again?
Yeah, for sure. But if I'm trying to, expand my horizon, I would not.
Expand it. Okay.
I would not order this again if I'm trying to try new things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So...
Well, speaking of which, new things, we actually are reading both a book that we both haven't read, right?
Yep. Slade House.
When you say it. So I get my books from the library, and I like exploring around, and me and Lindsey sent me a lot of really great titles, which I probably should have chose from. But instead, I said, you know what? I'm going to be bold and adventurous. I'm going to walk these aisles until I find a book I want. And, our library's pretty nice. They, give synopsis of books even. They'll tell you what it's about. But I was like, nope, bypass that. Nope, bypass the librarian. And I said, I'm independent. Probably wasn't the best idea. But anyways, I chose this book based on it had a hole in the front cover.
That is genius.
It was so cool. And then you open it and there was a map inside. And then I read the back, and people are disappearing, So I was like, this sounds like a good little mystery. I will deep dive in. But then, so I was all excited because they had 2 books. But then I forgot Lindsey likes to keep her books so she can write in them. And her book off Amazon didn't come with the cool cover, so scratch my idea. It's a paperback. But I would have thought they would have committed to the hole in the front. And if you get this book, you'll understand what I'm saying.
You should get the book to understand what she's saying.
Or support your local library. Whichever.
Or so you can discuss it on our next podcast once Julia and I have finished the book.
That is true. So, okay, other than that, I just chose it because you kind of have to agree to it. So what made you agree to it? Because I was like, dude.
I mean, we're just starting out, and I think I just was excited to commit to reading.
Okay, Lindsey, trust me.
Yeah. I
100%.
was just like, okay, this is the book we're going to read. I'm down. I'm excited to read it. Bought it off Amazon, which is kind of my thing, just because it comes so quickly.
Oh, you got Prime?
Oh, I got Prime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Prime too, but it's a luxury sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, but it's a quick book. I mean, it was only like 230 pages. I also really like some of my favorite books jump around from person to person, like inside the book. Just gives you like another perspective on a same story. And this one's kind of similar to that, where you won't stay with one character, so don't get committed, guys. Another reason why I chose it. But we will definitely see how this goes.
Yep, I'm excited.
Oh, I guess we didn't say the author either. It's Slade House by David Mitchell.
He is the author of The Bone Clocks.
Okay, and Cloud Atlas. I like how we're just reading that.
Or is The Bone and Clocks two different books?
No, I think we're good. I think it's one book on
nice.
here. Yeah, so... But yeah, I was going to say, after reading the synopsis on the back too, I guess maybe we should give like a synopsis of it, but I guess these like lonely people get lured to a house every 9 years, and you kind of have to like figure out what happens to them. And it's like this mystery that's going over like decades. So like every 9 years it'll switch positions. Like, I don't know. There's a couple, like one is 2006. There was one, I think it was like 1997, and so on and so on. And it's just all different people. But yeah, man. Do you read a lot of mysteries?
I love mysteries, yeah.
Like Nancy Drew is what got you hooked, you know?
I don't know that I've ever read Nancy Drew. I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right, well that's about it. I got to say about the book. Is there anything else you got to say?
No, just not about the book specifically. Nope.
Okay. Well, you know, we were gonna read through halfway, and that's where we're gonna probably see you guys next. We're gonna read to You Dark Horse You in 2006. And that's like on page 143.
Yep.
Ish on both our books.
Yep.
Different editions. I mean,
Yep.
different whatever. And that's what it is. So we'll see you guys later. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Liz, do you have some wise words of today you want to leave off on?
We will name our podcast tonight. So that information is TBD.
Yeah, we haven't named our podcast yet, guys. Sorry
Not
about
that we haven't put any effort into coming up with how to identify ourselves. We just can't agree. We are in agreement.
We agree. I
don't-
think we set the bar really high for ourselves.
Yeah, we just can't come up with exactly what we want to call our podcast. But we didn't want to put you guys off. We didn't want to delay. So here we are. Thank you for listening. And name of podcast, TBD.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.